I was speaking with Dean Gordon a couple of days ago, and he actually told me that the incoming class this year is over 50% female, as well as over 50% from outside of the state. I met a fellow classmate who's from Las Vegas. I met another person who's actually from Lithuania. And so, being able to hear all these different stories and kind of understand where they're coming from and why they chose this school has been really, really rewarding.
My undergraduate degree was in musical theater, and I've worked as a working actor for most of my life, in addition to also being a makeup artist and doing a bunch of other stuff in the arts. Law school was something that allowed me to check all of the boxes of the things that I still wanted to do. I still wanted to get up in front of people and to speak and to be able to command a room and to really use my mind, but it was also a place where there could be security and where I wouldn't be fearful that no matter how hard I worked, there wouldn't be something for my feet to land on at the end of all of that work.
I looked at all three of the Twin Cities schools. I didn't want to leave St. Paul. Mitchell Hamline stood out to me because it had so much on-the-ground learning experiences, and they had right away from 1L these opportunities where you could be out working with other professionals. I've been in the professional world for 8 years now, so it was a really hard decision for me to take a step back and go back to school. But here at Mitchell Hamline, I felt like I wouldn't have to lose those connections, and I could actually make more while I was getting my law degree.
I came to Mitchell Hamline from Delaware because I like the fact that it's practice and theory. So I can not only just learn the law, but I can actually use it. And also, I want to do public policy. So Mitchell Hamline has a great public health clinic, so that caught my eye too.
I'm from Lithuania, arrived to the US a week ago. Still, everything feels surreal. A couple of years back, I had the opportunity to visit Minnesota, came back home, finished my political science degree, decided I want to pursue something more concrete, found law as a choice, an opportunity, and remember that I visited a great place, Googled it, and I found Mitchell Hamline. That's my story.
I first heard of Mitchell Hamline through a friend of my dad's. She's an alum of Mitchell Hamline, and it was really great to get that person-to-person direct knowledge of what the school was like and what my experiences would be, and so I applied.
The focus on service is something that really drew me to Mitchell Hamline. I served as a military police officer in the Marine Corps for the last 2 decades. I retired this past summer as a major, and I have had this perspective of dealing with the law from that side of the coin, whether dealing with detainees in Afghanistan or even recently working for the President of the United States at Marine One. When I saw my career coming to an end, I did not want to get out of that business per se. So I pursued law school.
I think diversity is important in the classroom, both as an alum and as someone who sat in a classroom with people from all over, as well as now working with students that come from all over. That, I think, is what has always made this school a really great place to learn the law, because you do have such different and unique perspectives throughout the class.